Calm down before you stress up the groove. The energy a little different when the blessings accrue. Hey, who you talking to?
Hey guys, Mallory here with 5150 Whips. I'm here today to answer some of our commonly asked questions just to help make everything a little bit more simpler for everybody wondering out there. I'm going to read off some questions that we've had from some consumers, just hopefully in helps of determining whips that you might have or the way that our company functions, things like that. We have Oscar who has asked us, what is the difference between standard Bluetooth and 187 whips? Now, the standard Bluetooths are more of a basic Bluetooth model, which is going to go through standard solid colors. A couple extra little functions are there, but it is app controlled. It's a more simpler version of our Bluetooth, just for functionality, somebody who doesn't want to go through a bunch of different mods and, customizations and things like that, just to be able to run some colors out there on their whips. Now, the 187 Bluetooths are obviously the more high-tech model. Those are the ones that you can customize colors, functions, doing fancy features. They do chasing, you can do red, white, and blue. They're app controlled, but there's a lot more functionality to them, and that's what makes them differ from the standard Bluetooth. So they're both Bluetooth, but one is considered the 187 model versus one is considered the standard Bluetooth model. Now, another question that we've asked by Dawn is, what is our hyper whips? Our hyper whips are our super hyper bright colored solid LED whips. You can pick from 6 different colors: red, green, blue, pink, orange, amber. We have a lot to choose from. They are just one color. There's no remote control. There's no app control to it. It is just a basic plug and play type option. It'll stay that solid color. It does not flash. It just stays solid. They're super bright whips. Those are the ones that you see out there shining up the whole campsite at night. They're definitely super bright. Our hyper white is the most commonly one that you'll see on a lot of our videos. Now, another question that we've had asked is by Yuli. She has asked the difference between remote whips and standard Bluetooth. Now, our remote whips are a very just semi-basic, user-friendly model. It comes with just a little physical remote, which is how you'll control it, so no app, and it just does the solid colors. Now, the standard Bluetooth obviously is the next step up from that. It's the same style whip, it's just now you're getting into the app control option rather than the actual physical remote that would come with it. So it's just the differencing of how you're controlling the whip versus actual functionality is still the same. Another question that we've had is by Jen, and she has asked why some of the 187 controllers for the 187s come with a remote versus some that do not come with a remote. Now, this is just basically simply on the manufacturers that we have used for those controllers, trying to make changes, which is always to better the products. The remote controls are just a little bit easier of a function for our customers with those 187s, so they don't have to always pull out their app to control it. They have a little bit of an easier option just by pulling out that little bit of a remote and pushing a button on it to get either a solid color or a quick little scene going on their 187 products. Now, our old controllers did not obviously come with those remotes, so they're just the older models of that version. Still the same 187s, still do the same functions. It's just you got one extra little way to control it aside from just the app on your phone. Another question that we have gotten is, how do we go about our warranty process? Now, our warranty process is lifetime warranty. So that's regardless of where you purchase the whips. They could be from us, they could be from one of our dealers. It's not any type of limitation there on how you're gonna go about your lifetime warranty. Now, what we do is if you're within your 30 days of purchase, whether that be from us or a dealer, we will replace your whips or product, whatever you're having an issue with, if an issue at all, and we will send you new and we will get back what you have that was malfunctioning. Now, if you're over your 30 days, we still get you taken care of. It's just now you're gonna be sending in the products that you have for us to get them taken care of and get them repaired for you or replaced at that time. There's no difference of it other than just you're gonna download your warranty form off the website and send that in with the products, or you're just gonna contact us and we will send you anything that you might need to get that process started. We just have certain time frames to get everything handled, just because it makes it a lot simpler of a process to get everybody taken care of on their lifetime warranty. We've also had Paul ask us, how many 187 products can we run on one controller? The most common way for us to run our 187 products is we have a lot of our consumers where they run an 8-pod rock light with a set of whips, a set of either fangs or eyebrows, and a set of halos. So all of that can run on that one controller, and all functions are there, solid colors, Obviously, if you're using the Bandland X app, you can control some of that stuff separately, but there's a lot of products that you can run on that one controller. And obviously, we're always out trying to better it. So goal is we'll have even more products that you'll be able to run on that in the future. Another question we've had by Wilson is, can I upgrade my remote whips to Bluetooth? Now, we can definitely upgrade standard remote whips to the standard Bluetooth whips. It is solely just a small little upgrade fee, and it's just a brain change on the differences of how you're controlling it. Again, the remote style versus standard Bluetooth, app versus actual physical remote. Now, the only thing that we cannot upgrade to is the 187 Bluetooth. That is solely just because it is completely different wiring, LEDs, it's a whole brand new build, so we cannot upgrade to that. But the standard remote and Bluetooth, those are a very quick, usually fast process to get that done, and we get you on the road and up to that new version in no time. The last and final question we have is by Amy, and she has asked, how do we tell our whips apart? So I have a couple whips here just to show you the difference. If you have a standard Bluetooth whip, it is going to come with a white RCA style plug on it. This is how we decipher our whips from each other and knowing which whips that you have. So the standard Bluetooth has that white RCA plug. The 187 Bluetooths have a black 3-pin style plug. And our Hyper remote have a black RCA plug. Now, we obviously are always around for our customers to give us a call, and we can go over different little options of their whips if they're still a little bit confused on which models that they have and what models they can upgrade to. We can definitely go over that and determine it all over the phone with you or in person if you come into our location. These are pretty much just the most standardized way for us to be able to, over the phone, help you determine what you have to then better determine what's going on the reason for your call. Now, I hope I've answered a lot of questions for you guys. Obviously, we're still always around. If some of your questions were not answered, let us know. That way we can get you on the road to knowing what's going on with your 5150 products. Thank you so much.